Okay, so I thought I would show you guys an update on how the garden's going because it's grown a ton. It's been about 2 or 3 weeks since we last showed you when we first had everything going, and it's exploded and it's full of huge tomato plants, and the sunflowers are getting huge. Everything's sprouting. I've been eating salads and enjoying everything that's so fresh and beautiful, and I'm just really happy with how these boxes are working out. They're staying together pretty good. They're flexing and moving, which is fine, but they're staying together and holding everything in place. And the trellis is working good for the beans that are finally climbing up. And let's just take a look a little closer. I can show you guys that the carrots are coming up that we planted only 2.5 weeks ago. And the Brussels sprouts are up, and the corn is at least a foot high. Zucchini and cucumbers, I've put in a trellis. They'll be climbing up there, or I'm going to help them climb up there, and so they're going to do all vertical stuff there. And we've got our little marigold patch back there, so that's coming up, and there's a couple of them scattered around. And then the border of sunflowers is doing really good. So I'm happy with the ground garden. It's looking really nice. So I've actually transplanted all my kale to this box, and my fennel's come up, so everything's doing good. I've been fighting with gypsy moths, so every day I come out here and squish green worms. But I'm able to save a lot for my salad, so I've been eating a ton of that stuff already. All the huge plants are my tomatoes. They've just exploded. They're full of little flowers, and there's a few tomatoes that I'll show you. So if you look real close down in here, I've got a whole, where'd they go? Sorry, this is confusing. Oh, there they are. Those ones are just starting. They're pretty small yet, and I'm sure there's more I can't even see. I'll find them when they start changing color. These ones don't have any yet. These are my aroma canning tomatoes for sauce. These two guys are really nice and big. You see down here, these are my black velvet tomatoes, and I'm super excited for those ones. They're really pretty. And the strawberries excited to make friends, so I'm gonna maybe be doing a little strawberry patch later on, because it's sending out a lot of little runners, so I'm gonna be doing that. Beets are up, looking good. Carrots are all doing really awesome. Here's some more tomatoes. I got some yellow cherries that are about to come. They're always so hard to find. Unless they're hidden well from the birds too. Oh, there they are. Right in there. Whole pile of them. And then, I mean, look at all these little flowers. I'm gonna have so many. I've told myself, don't buy any tomatoes because you're gonna be sick of them by the end of the year. I'm gonna be eating so many. Then we've got some beans that are gonna come up here, more carrots, butter lettuce. I've already eaten an entire row of butter lettuce. I'm gonna replant lettuce pretty soon. So delicious. And my little tomatillo back here is doing super duper. And I got some spinach coming up there. Romaine lettuce is all up. The chard is super delicious. It's been doing really good. Sauteed onions, garlic, and anything. And my beans are starting to climb and hang on to my trellis. I thought they'd be halfway up there already, but whatever. It's a slow year for beans. So it's looking good.
Your peas are very high.
Yeah, the peas are huge. Check this out. Super heavy. Everything's kind of leaning, but it's staying up there, and they're really good. I've been picking them and eating them. They're really sweet, crunchy, yummy. Nothing better than that. So we got peppers that are just starting to flower. So these are my bell peppers. I grew these from a pepper that I bought organic pepper that I got at the store. So it's like free peppers. And then 4 more tomato plants with tons of little flowers. Probably tomatoes growing in there that I can't see. I'm gonna start looking a little harder. And then my sunflowers are huge. And I can see some flowers starting. This is when you can see the actual bulb of the flower. These are more leaves. And this is a flower. When they get these long, spindly guys here, that's a flower. So not all of them have the flower going yet, but a couple of them do. And my red cabbage and cauliflower is slow, but they're like a fall harvest, so that's a long period on those ones. My potato plants are super happy. I don't have any potato bugs yet, I don't think. Somebody's munched on a couple leaves, but that's okay. I don't mind sharing. And these 2 sunflowers are looking good. And then we got our cucumbers over here. This is another cucumber patch I have. And I still have to put trellis in for these guys, so I'm gonna do that pretty soon. And the watermelon's growing slowly in there. Not doing super duper. I don't know if we're gonna get anything this year. Well, that's okay, you try to do stuff and see how it works. So my Saskatoonberry bushes, I've been pulling off all of the leaves that have the brown spots, and they've been doing a lot better. So every time I see one that looks a little bit diseased, I've been having issues with these guys. They like loamy, drainy soil, and you can see by just the fact that there's little mushrooms in here, it's not the best situation. We're a very humid, hot, wet, dry area. We're not like Saskatchewan where it's dry and sandy soil by the riverbeds and stuff. That's where they like to grow. And this one's doing a little bit better too. So they're still growing, they're still doing good. I just pull off a leaf when I see it's got a little bit of stuff like this, where you've got some brown spots on it and it's not looking super happy, and I just throw it to the wind. Get out of here. And then my little oak tree is still doing its thing. Unfortunately, it's not 6 feet high yet, but it looks healthy, it looks happy. The next people who buy this house will be so thankful. But anyways, that's the update. It looks really good. From afar, it's just bursting with green, delicious stuff. And I'm really enjoying it. So thanks again for checking in.